Gabby, the happy holiday girl. Who says you have to wait until certain times of the year to get to celebrate? When every day's a holiday, we can combat stress and have more opportunities to have fun with our friends and family. Come, celebrate with me, and together we can live a holiday life. Hey, what's going on, holiday lifers? It's your holiday hostess with the mostest, Gabby, and it's time for another fun round of holiday trivia. Today is St. Nicholas Day. Ho, ho, ho. A day full of fun and gratitude as we celebrate the man who led by example and shared his wealth and love with the world. So let's not delay. Get ready to play. It's St. Nicholas Day. Question number 1. It's a movie question. What movie gave the first appearance of Santa Claus, aka St. Nicholas? Was it A, Miracle on 34th Street, B, Santa Claus, C, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, or D, It's a Wonderful Life? Once again, what movie gave the first appearance of Santa Claus, aka St. Nicholas? Was it A, Miracle on 34th Street, B, Santa Claus, C, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, or D, It's a Wonderful Life? And the answer is B, Santa Claus. If you go to YouTube, you can actually watch a clip of the 1898 film. It is said to be the world's first Christmas movie, produced by George Albert Smith. If you click on the YouTube link in my show notes description, I'll actually provide a link to that YouTube video. And now we're on to question number 2. It's a quote question. In the Clement Clarke Moore poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, what were dancing in the children's heads? Was it A, dolls, B, fairies, C, sugar plums, or D, reindeer? Once again, question number 2 is a quote question. In the Clement Clarke Moore poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, what were dancing in the children's heads? Was it A, dolls, B, fairies, C, sugar plums, or D, reindeer? And the answer is C, sugar plums. And what's interesting is that the poem's authorship is debated among scholars. Some say Moore was the author of the poem, while others say the New Yorker, Major Henry Livingston Jr. wrote the piece. Nevertheless, Wikipedia.org says the poem was first published anonymously in the Troy, New York Centennial on 23 December 1823, having been sent there by a friend of Moore, and was reprinted frequently thereafter with no name attached. It was first attributed in print to Moore in 1837. And now it's time for our fun fact of the day. Did you know that St. Nicholas used to give gifts on December 6th, not the 25th? Head on over to my sister podcast, A Holiday Life, for more information about today's holiday and become a holiday lifer. I also have a website, holidaylife.com, where I give out free monthly activity calendars full of activities for each holiday. So head on over to holidaylife.com now for more podcast and free fun. Now to continue on with the trivia. Question number 3. St. Nicholas is known as the patron saint of children, but what else is he the saint of? Is it A, pets, B, sailors, C, trees, or D, winter? Once again, St. Nicholas is known as the patron saint of children, but what else is he the saint of? Is it A, pets, B, sailors, C, trees, or D, winter? And the answer is B. He's also known as the patron saint of sailors. McCall.com says he sailed through a storm on the sea that was calmed through his prayers, and so he became patron saint of sailors. On to question number 4. It's a pop culture celebrity question. Many people have played Santa Claus, aka Saint Nick, on the big screen. Who in this list of celebrities did not play a version of Saint Nick? Was it A, Tom Hanks, B, Tim Allen, C, James Earl Jones, or D. Jim Carrey? Once again, question number 4 is a pop culture celebrity question. Many people have played Santa Claus, aka Saint Nick, on the big screen. Who in this list of celebrities did not play a version of Saint Nick? Was it A. Tom Hanks, B. Tim Allen, C. James Earl Jones, or D. Jim Carrey? And the answer is D. Jim Carrey. All of the other actors did indeed play a form of Santa Claus, even James Earl Jones, in the Disney movie Recess, School's Out. Jim Carrey is the only person who was not completely Saint Nick. It's a bit of a trick question, but in How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Carrey is playing as the Grinch, who was playing as Santa. And despite his miraculous conversion, he never stops being the Grinch. And on to question number 5, our final question of the day. It's true or false? Saint Nicholas was a poor man who made money selling toys to the youth. True or false? Once again, true or false? Saint Nicholas was a poor man who made money selling toys to the youth. True or false? And the answer is false. McCall.com says Nicholas' parents were wealthy, but they died in an epidemic when he was young. Nicholas used his inheritance to care for the poor and the needy, hence his connection with works of mercy to this day. So, how did you do? Did you get 3 or more of today's 5 trivia questions correct? If so, you're surely not getting a lump of coal under the Christmas tree this season. You'll definitely be getting a gift in your stocking this year. If you like today's podcast and want more information about today's holiday, subscribe to A Holiday Life on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcast from. I have new podcasts released daily filled with fun ways you can celebrate the holiday of the day. You can follow the trivia more by following me on social media by using @HolidayTrivia on Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram, and by using @holiday_trivia on Twitter. I hope you continue to enjoy the holidays, stay safe, and live a holiday life. I'll talk to you tomorrow.